waiting to move back up north, where the IDF had cleared out that area and had basically forced them to move south so that they could do fighting in the north. Right now, under the deal, they're supposed to move up north. However, since Hamas is not fulfilling their part of the deal, which is to secure the release of Arbel Yehud, they are blocking that movement up north. Here is what it looks like. Okay, so you got a sense of what it looks like there in Gaza. But Donald Trump, President of the United States, has a new idea about what to do with these Gazans. And this is exactly the idea that we were talking about at the first minute of this war, which is to help relocate the Gazans somewhere else. Here is an audio. It's a little bit hard to hear. It's from Air Force One. Donald Trump gave an interview to reporters about what he thinks should be done in Gaza. Let's try to hear what he says.
General al-Sisi tomorrow sometime, I believe. And I'd like Egypt to take people, and I'd like Jordan to take people.
I'd like Egypt to take people. I'd like Jordan to take people, i.e. Gazan refugees, move them out of Gaza.
You're talking about probably 1.5 million people?
We're talking about 1.5 million people. Move them out of Gaza. Take them somewhere else.
And we just clean out that whole thing. It's over the centuries.
We just clean out that whole thing, and over the centuries, it's been a problem.
Many conflicts, that's right.
It's been the root of many conflicts.
And I don't know, it's something has to happen, but it's literally a demolition site right now.
All right, Gaza's a demolition site. There's no place really for them to go. We got to move them out so that we can rebuild. He's thinking with his real estate head.
Almost everything's demolished, and people are dying there. So I'd rather get involved with some of the Arab nations and build housing
I love this language. I'd rather get involved, like in a business deal, with the Arab nations, build housing, right? He understands this is the real estate head. And let's move these Gazan refugees out from Gaza so we can normalize the place, rebuild it, and stop the conflict.
Different location where they can maybe live in peace.
And put them in a different location where they could live in peace. So that's what President Trump says. I mean, it's like a humongous idea, but one that we've been putting forth from the get-go. And here it is. The President of the United States has that consciousness right now open up. It's really an incredible opportunity. And Victory Soldier, a friend of mine in Gaza, heard about this Trump initiative, and here's what he has to say.
Thank you, President Trump, for understanding that the Gazans have nowhere to come back to, and in order to help out their future generations, have some type of normalcy and a future that is not entrenched in jihad and devastation, they need to go to anyone of their similar religion and cultured countries around in the region. Very close by, we have, as you suggested, Egypt and Jordan, and you even suggested further away in Malaysia and Indonesia and plenty of other places. We also have Syria, that's like 250 miles away, and they're rebuilding Syria right now, and they would love to have as many Sunni brethren as they can, and I'm sure they could make good use of any rehab money funneled to Gaza to make Syria great again. In any event, President Trump is definitely on the right track, and that's what needs to be done here to bring peace finally to this region and give the Gazans a great future elsewhere.
Okay, so Victory Soldier sees it the same way as Donald Trump. We have seen it this way from the get-go. What an opportunity this is for those Arabs to start a new life. What an opportunity it is for Syria or for Jordan or for Egypt to get a lot of new blood, a lot of fresh blood, a lot of good folks to work and make that land flourish. By the way,